Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Today is Sunday, April the 26th of the beautiful year 2026. And a little bit delayed. I would like to apologize for that. I have experienced some technical issues, but yeah, luckily we are able to bring the stream, the second session of the semi-final match between Blue SCUTI and SHUICHI. As you can see on your screens, the German player is enjoying a 2-game advantage after yesterday's session number 1, and today we have scheduled another 8 games of Tetris, and we are about to find out if SHUICHI can maintain his advantage or will Blue SCUTI be able to reduce the deficit, to maybe force a tight score after this session, or maybe even go into the lead. Yeah, so many questions, and we will know all the answers after the 8 games of Tetris today. Yeah, so we are in the semi-final phase. The other semi-final match between Tugi and Hana is 16 games in, so 2 sessions are played. Tugi leads 13-3, has a massive advantage on needs only 4 more games in order to advance to the final. The situation in our match of today between SCUTI and SHUICHI is more open, and yeah, let's hope that the players can keep up the paces with each other and we can have a close match between those two. Yes, so I said 4 more games for to be needed here because the format for the semifinals is a best of 33, so the first to 17 in 4 sessions, 8 games for session 1, 2, and 3, and up to 9 games in a session number 4, of course, if necessary. Each session is played on a separate day, and standard rule applies. Level 18 starts only, no line cap, SPS controller, and hand cam. These are the mandatory things for this event, and we play reroll seed every game. Yeah, our players, Blue SCUTI and SHUICHI as mentioned, 1847 and 1839. These are the ELO ratings for the players before the match started. And as I said yesterday, yeah, according to ELO odds, SCUTI is like 51 to 49% favorite to win this match. 813 and 710, these are the compbs for the players set in the last game of their previous match. So SCUTI against SHUICHI against Cobra. So you can see for SHUICHI it's a third American opponent in a row, and in this tournament only English native speakers, so to speak, as the first opponent for SHUICHI was from the United Kingdom. On the other hand, SCUTI plays opponents only from different countries, so Micho from Poland, Merke from Finland, Lev from the United States, and now SHUICHI from Germany. Yeah, you can see the tournament starts before the match started, and here we have also our match stats after the first 8 games. 615, highest score for SCUTI, 660 for SHUICHI. Yes, SHUICHI had some great games yesterday, but also suffered some early top outs, as you can see on the screen. At some point it was 4-0 even for SHUICHI. The first half of the first session went perfect for the German player, but then 2 early top outs, and the final game lost post-transition. And yeah, SCUTI was able to make 3-5 out of the 0-4 after the first 4 games. And yeah, another 8 games to be played today, and we are about to find out if SHUICHI can run away with score, or can SCUTI make it closer. So yeah, the tie is possible. It can be 8-8 if we have a tie, and then the 4th session of this match will be guaranteed. So we will meet then the players 2 more times, and the next session between these two is scheduled for Sunday, May the 3rd, so in a week, 18 UTC, and the end we'll see if the 4th session will be needed. Okay, so these are the introduction information, so to speak, and let me check if the players are live, and I will bring them to the scene. Okay, so here are the players, and as you can see, they are warming up. And yeah, while they're warming up, I will give them the pieces for game number 9. And I see it will be EB 3D 6B, EB 3D 6B. This will be the seed for game number 9, the first game of the day. And hello Hannah, welcome in the chat. I saw you, Hannah, you got a 700k recently for, if I'm not mistaken, for the second time, so GG's on that. It was quite impressive post-transition play. I hope you can, yeah, you can show us some of this potential in your third session against Tugi. Level 32, yeah, this is quite of an achievement, level 32. Oh, and SHUICHI with a Tetris. It looks like the level 19 for these two players seems to work today. I hope they can also bring this level 19 performance in the actual match. You know, when you play the match, playing matches on Netris.org to see what I could do. And what could you do? Were you satisfied with your performance, Hannah? And hello, Omar Red Star, welcome in the chat as well. Oh, SCUTI is playing this regular Tetris mode, and they sold rubber at 115 lines, which looks like a decent warm-up for the American player. All the games got to 25 or more. Oh, that's cool. A nice one by SCUTI. If I'm not mistaken, SCUTI got on this transition trainer mode yesterday 165 lines on level 19 speeds, but it's 143 and it's now getting complicated. Oh, okay, SCUTI is trying to do some magic. Okay. Oh, the long bar, and yeah, 148, still a very good warm-up game for SCUTI. It was very nicely done yesterday. 160 lines on transition trainer, today 140. Yeah, it's a good prognostic for the match. I hope the players can show this potential also in the actual session number 2. Yeah, good luck, have fun part 2. I join this kind of wishes, and yeah, let's hope the players can enjoy their second session. Let's hope that they can go for some good games, and yeah, let's see who will be in the lead after today's session number 2. Okay, so it looks like Shuichi is ready. As soon as SCUTI will be ready, we will start game number 9. And SCUTI is ready. So game number 9, the first game of the session, starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. EB3D6B. EB3D6B. Yeah, these are correct, so we are good in session number 2. Oh, and Shuichi topped out! Oh no! An early top out for Shuichi. 23.570, sorry. I totally wasn't expecting that. I looked away for a moment and Shuichi topped out. So SCUTI wins the first game of this session. And it's now 4-5. So a pretty quick game number 1. And it's 4-5, so only one game apart from each other. 77, 51, 79 is the seed for game number 10. Lost us in a worst moment, okay. Okay, so SCUTI is ready. Now we are waiting for Shuichi. And Shuichi is ready as well. So game number 10 starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. 775179. 775179. Yeah, so we're good in game number 10. Both players start with 47,000. Shuichi ahead by 12 pushdown points. And this time both players with a pretty nice and clean start. Good stack on both sides. So 7 for SCUTI, 210 for Shuichi, but SCUTI actually 4 lines behind on our screens, so it looks like SCUTI might have a 1 Tetris real lead. Oh, but actually it's not that thing anymore, as SCUTI had to skim some lines. And we have 258 for SCUTI after 54, 266 for Shuichi after 58. And as Shuichi stays with this center well set up, the long bar doesn't want to show up, so yes, Shuichi was forced to skim some lines, but is now back in business, and now SCUTI also needs to reopen the well, but gets the long bar in time. 288 for, now 310 for SCUTI after 17, 318 for Shuichi at the same line count, so Shuichi 8k ahead. And Shuichi now needs to be careful. Okay, gets the well open. And gets another Tetris. 364 for SCUTI after 87, 376 for Shuichi after 93. And Shuichi keeps playing this center well setup. He has no, opportunity to make like an efficient transfer of the well. Doesn't want to burn too many lines for that. 433 for SCUTI, 445 for Shuichi. But yeah, SCUTI some lines behind, 2 lines behind and 10k ahead. And yeah, we are now approaching the within 20 lines to transition, so players please be aware as always of your board and of your line counts as the transition is coming. And it looks like level 19 might be decisive who wins this game. $526 for SCUTI, $538 for Shuichi, but SCUTI is 4 lines behind. And both players need to skim some lines just before transition. Oh, and SCUTI, hang, this might be an annoying hang going into transition, but SCUTI can still skim 4 lines. Shuichi 566 transition, and SCUTI transitions with 563, so pretty similar scores going into transition, but SCUTI's board, SCUTI's middle of the board is unfortunately too high, can't get the piece over, and SCUTI tops out at 565 for 40, which means Shuichi is good. Shuichi is good for game number 10 and leads 6-4. And now let's see how far Shuichi can go post transition. And this is a Tetris setup, and Tetris for Shuichi 614. Is Shuichi going for some GOG strats here? It looks so, but yes, Shuichi was forced to close the well. It's only triple already, so it won't be anything good here. And Shuichi tops out at 623, 552, which is more than enough to win this game. 6-4 for Shuichi. GG's. Game number 11 starts with the seed 3-8, 64, 37. Game number 11. Hello, Mari. Welcome. And the players are ready. So, game number 11 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Three, 8, 6, 4, 3, 7, and we are good. Marty? Is it like, yeah, probably a mistake? Or am I missing something? I don't know. Okay, but the players are getting their initial Tetrises in this game. And yeah, let's see how this game develops. Marty McFly, yeah. Back to the Future. Marty, sorry. Okay. Shuichi reopens the well. Is Tetris ready now? Yeah, but I have to say that despite playing this center well setups, Shuichi was able to bring a very nice and decent score going into transition in the previous game. And of course some Georgie strats to surpass 600k, but yeah, still it was kind of an impressive play by the German player. $124 SCUTI after 42, 192 for Shuichi after 44. Oh, and SCUTI now needs to be careful. This board can be tricky, but gets good pieces, reopens the well, and now should be fine. Gets another board for the Tetris. 173 for SCUTI, and Shuichi is trying to run away with a score 287 after 64, 196 for SCUTI. So Shuichi 90k ahead. Shuichi 90k ahead in the middle part of the level 18 lines. Halfway through transition, or how do you say it in English? Not sure. I hope you understand what I mean. And yeah, the German player is pacing. The paceman is pacing. Oh, okay, SCUTI, okay, hits the spin. And SCUTI would like to see a long bar now. No, maybe not now, but now would like to, oh, had to close the well, so maybe not now. But now would like to see a long bar. Oh, and Shuichi's board is collapsing! Shuichi tops out at 336. 336 is the top out for Shuichi. I was too focused on SCUTI's board, and meanwhile Shuichi topped out, and now SCUTI needs to bring some magic in order to survive it, and SCUTI can't do anything more. SCUTI tops out at 231 for 20. Yeah, that was a tough seat. That was a tough seat, and this is a seat where Shuichi wins. The advantage before the drought Shuichi got was enough, so Shuichi leads now 7-4. Yeah, that was a tough seat. And here is your seed for game number 12. Which will be 4B74-5E. 4B74-5E. So this is the seed where we have some letters, so not numbers only. Maybe this one will be giving you more long bars and more timely long bars. Let's find out. Yeah, so the players are ready. Game number 12 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. For B74-5E, and here we are. So 69 for SCUTI, 49 for SHUICHI. These are the opening scores in game number 4. Oh, SHUICHI. This misdrop of the LPs might be annoying. Needs to work around it. Oh, and it's now tricky for SHUICHI. This is very tricky now. Oh, and the pieces. Oh, this is so unfortunate. SHUICHI tops out at 56-5 to 56-2-5-2, which means SCUTI is good. SCUTI takes game number 12, and it's a 5-7 from SCUTI's perspective. So, yeah, 4 games in this session. 2-1 by SHUICHI, 2-1 by SCUTI. SCUTI, yeah, took advantage of those 2 very early top outs from SHUICHI. And hello Shvidr, welcome in the chat. Yeah, so SCUTI, in terms you missed it, you have won the game, as your opponent top out that early. Yeah, I think that mullining this game is not that much justified. Shalk Monado 007, hello, welcome in the chat. $261, 820 is the top out for top score for the American player, and I'll give it back soon. Yeah, so yeah, we'll see. Game number 13. There is the seed for you guys with 66-64 9D. 66-64 9D. And hello Ivan, welcome in the chat. Okay, so 5-7 after 12 games of Tetris. 4 more games to go today. Game number 13 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. $666 for 9D. Where is team? We have 666 as the beginning of our seed. And where is the British guy? 666_team. Okay, the seeds are correct, and while the players are getting their initial setups for the Tetrises, let me remind you that we have a Maturino prize pool in this event. We are currently at $533 US. Yeah, if you want to help, if you want to contribute to the prize pool, you have the link in the chat. Every donation is fully appreciated. Yeah, so feel free to spend some money on Tetris if you have some. Oh, and SHUICHI, nice awareness with this TZ combo. Nicely executed by the German player. $16 for SHUICHI, for SCUTI, sorry, 77 for SHUICHI. And the pattern in this match is that maybe not the right part. I wanted to say that all games SHUICHI lost were early top outs, but actually it's not. There was one full game SHUICHI lost, but 4 out of 5 games the German player lost in this match were early top outs. So quite unusual, but yeah, a game is a game. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you won a full game or a quick game. Yeah, so let's see how this situation develops. 254 for SCUTI, it is 219 for SHUICHI. So the same line count, it's like 60k advantage for the American player. So around 3 Tetrises. $374 Shuichi, 316 for... Sorry, 3... why am I confusing the names once again? Sorry for that. So now I will give my best and I will give a proper score update. 394 for SCUTI and 338 for SHUICHI. Yeah, Shulk Monado 00, and this might be the reason. This might be the reason. Oh, and SCUTI with some nasty Z pieces. Nope place to put them. Just Shulk is enough. Okay. For a 70 for a SCUTI, 456 for SHUICHI. The players cross the 100 lines mark. So slowly but surely we are approaching the level 19 transition, and now SCUTI needs to reopen the well, gets the well open. I would like to see Longbar gets the Longbar in time. So this helps a lot, and yeah, this probably should allow SCUTI to prepare the board for some 19 play. SHUICHI 526, SCUTI 544, so SCUTI is still ahead. But this is more or less a Tetris advantage. So yeah, this is nothing safe going for level 19, considering the skills of the two players, how well they can play 19. Let's hope they both can get some decent transitions aboard. 599 is the transition for SHUICHI. SCUTI transitions with 594, so this is only 4k difference, and SCUTI needs to bring the board down and does it. So we have our first 19 race of today's session. Oh, and SHUICHI's board is getting complicated. This T-piece, I'm not sure if SHUICHI is able, maybe now he's able to get something to the right. Oh, but this board is getting more and more complicated. 611 for SHUICHI, 613 for both, but SHUICHI tops out, so SCUTI will win this game. 613, 271. This was a very good score by SHUICHI. But SCUTI could get even more, and these games go to the American player. It's 6-7. The score in the match is now, after 13 games, it's 6-7. And of course, we can now appreciate SCUTI's level 19 play. SCUTI can play as long as he wants. There is no line cap, and level 19 Mullens are strongly encouraged in this tournament. And SHUICHI finally a decent losing score, right? 613. This will improve his average a little bit. Oh, and SCUTI can't survive any longer, but still a valiant effort. 657, 600. Nicely done, SCUTI. 6-7 after 13 games. The seed for game number 14 will be 9B D087 9BD087. Okay, I'll refresh the players and then we will start the countdown. And game number 14 starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. D087, yeah, the seats are correct. So we're officially in game number 14. SCUTI starts with 47, Shuichi with 27, so an early 1 Tetris lead for SCUTI after 10 lines, so yeah, nothing major. So let's see how this game develops. Okay, SCUTI some nice souls, is back in business. Shuichi still needs to skim some additional lines. $123 for SCUTI, 107 for Shuichi. Oh, and Shuichi, this hang of a long bar can be nasty, but gets another long bar. This helps a lot. Now the board should be manageable to survive, but those smash boys, they're not good pieces. Okay, Shuichi is doing some magic. Got some unfortunate pieces, but it looks like the German player is now done with this dig. Oh, that was nicely done. Nicely done by Shuichi. It looked very, very scary for a moment, but Shuichi is now back in business. Oh, and those smash boys, so many smash boys, but yeah, Shuichi was able to put them so in a way that the board wasn't destroyed. And meanwhile, SCUTI is having a pretty nice and clean game. 286 for SCUTI, 180 for Shuichi, and Shuichi is also some lines ahead. That most important, the German player is back in this game. This looked very, very scary for a moment, but this save was very, very impressive. And a nice Tetris for Shuichi, 231, but Shuichi is currently 100k behind, so SCUTI is trying to, to get as much as he can from this game. If SCUTI wins this game, this will be the first tight score in this match, not counting, of course, the starting 0-0. At some point it was even 4-0 for Shuichi. And this is the first real chance for SCUTI to not be losing in this match. 417 for SCUTI, now improves to 440, 348 for SHUICHI, so 92k advantage at the same line count it is. And the transition is coming, so players be aware of that. Maybe not build that high the boards, maybe try to stay lower. .443 for SHUICHI, 511 for SCUTI. Oh, SHUICHI with a nice width and a Tetris setup. SHUICHI transition with 467, and SCUTI can still has 2 more lines to play on 18. SHUICHI, oh, these TPs. Okay, SCUTI transition with 537, and SHUICHI now needs to solve this board, and it looks like SHUICHI is able to do so. SCUTI's board is getting higher and got the piece to the left, but then misdrops several pieces in a row, and SCUTI can't survive any longer. 542 is the top out score, so 543 is your target, SHUICHI. 543 is your target to take this game. Okay, SHUICHI 40k to go. Level 23. Oh, and this is a Tetris setup, and SHUICHI gets a long bar for a Tetris 536. So SHUICHI needs only few more lines. Doesn't need to go for any Tetrises from now. And here it is. SHUICHI completes the chase down and does not allow SCUTI to tie the match score. It's 8-6 for the German player. Yeah, winning this game for SHUICHI, this is a big achievement. We remember how his board looked on 18 for a moment. Oh, and now it's getting higher and higher. But 200 liner it is for SHUICHI. 561, 191 is more than enough to take this game. And hello, Cox Danny J, welcome in the chat. Okay, so 14 games in. We have 2 more games to go. Need to go to the toilet. Okay, so please go to the toilet, and when you come back, I'll give you the seat. For game number 15. SCUTI, if you need a toilet break or something, yeah, you can take it as well if you want to. And while we are waiting for SHUICHI to come back from the toilet, we have here your match stats after 14 games. We have 657, SCUTI has the highest score, 660 for SHUICHI. And yeah, SHUICHI had so many early top outs that even this 613,000 in one of the lost games does not improve SHUICHI's average losing scores and that much. His median losing scores are even worse, but yeah, if you had like only 2 good games from the 6 you lost, the median can be good, and the average is not that much better. Yeah, SCUTI is having a regular match, as you can see, very decent losing scores and lines, nice highest score. Yeah, so there are more up and downs, if I'm allowed to say it, on SHUICHI's end, and like more consistent play from SCUTI so far. Yeah, but we'll see. 14 games in, 2 more games to go today, and we will see how it all goes. Bracket. Oh, I can also show the bracket for a moment. So we are in the semis. SCUTI and SHUICHI. This was the score after first session. I haven't updated in the bracket yet. After first session, it was 5-3, and in the other match, Tugi leads 13-3 against Hana after 2 sessions. This is the situation in the bracket. So yeah, we can either have 2 American players in the final, either 2 European German-speaking players in the final, or 1 from the US and 1 from Germany. This is the options. Germany, sorry, from the European German-speaking country. This is what I meant. And yeah, these are the only options we have. Okay, so Shuichi says I'm back. Hi back. So, and let me check if SCUTI is back. SCUTI also went for a moment, but yeah, I can bring the screen back, and as soon as SCUTI is back, I will give the players the pieces for game number 15. So as far as today's session is concerned, it's 3-3 after 6 games. So the session is tied, and the advantage from session number 1 makes the difference in the entire match. And SCUTI is here as well. So seed for game number 15 will be 96 3F21. 96 3F21. This will be the seed for game number 15. The players are ready. So the penultimate game of the session starts in a 3, 2, 1, the threes. 9, 6, 3, F21. Yeah, so we're good. Session number 2, game number 7 of this session, the 15th game of the entire match, is underway. So we have 93 for SCUTI, 72 for SHUICHI. These are the opening scores. And Cox J appreciating the adjustments for SHUICHI. And Omar Red Star rooting for a SCUTI in the chat. Not biased at all, yeah. We are, you know, fans of being not biased at all. Coxdana, you know it. So, yeah, quite a normal stuff here. 232 for SCUTI after 46, 234 for SHUICHI after 49. 284 SCUTI after 61, 304 for SHUICHI after 63, 307 for SCUTI after 65. So it looks like a very good pace for both players. Some 600k transition potential is here. So let's see if the RNG will be generous with the long bars in the second part of the 18 play. It looks like it's a little bit of a drought now for Ming. And yeah, SHUICHI wisely skimming some lines. And SCUTI also skimmed some lines, got the long bar in time. For a Tetris, 380 for both players more or less. So yeah, nothing major separating both players. Still more or less neck and neck situation here. Okay, and that's Tetris for SHUICHI. And a Tetris for SCUTI, 417, now 440 for SCUTI, 435 for SHUICHI, so still neck and neck, 100 liner it is. So 30 lines before transition, the players are playing on similar paces in this game. Oh, and SHUICHI didn't go for column 9, decided to skim a line and stay on column 10. Oh, and some misdrops for SHUICHI forming, but gets a long bar. Gets 2 long bars in a row to lower the board. So this shouldn't be that problematic going into transition. Now SCUTI got the same 2 long bars, but was able to get only 1 Tetris out of that. And now SCUTI needs to prepare for a good transition. SHUICHI needs to skim some lines. SCUTI with 517, 536 for SHUICHI. So SHUICHI has a points advantage right now. And 539 is the transition for SHUICHI. 543 is the transition for SCUTI, and both players seem to have control over their boards. So let's see. Yeah, it looks like both know what they are doing right now. And let's see how this level 19 play develops here. 553 for SCUTI, 559 for SHUICHI, so pretty close scores. Yeah, so necky here in this game. And both players, yeah, don't want to risk that much. Going for some nice how do you say it, line clears. Oh, but now SHUICHI's board. Oh, this O to the left. This O didn't go to the left. 606 for SCUTI. See, it is right now. 593 for SHUICHI, and SHUICHI's board is unfortunately collapsing. The German player can't do anything more. Tops out at 594, which means SCUTI takes this game. And it's now 7-8 from SCUTI's perspective. And in the final game of the session, SCUTI will have a chance to force the first tie of this match, going to the end of this session. But SCUTI now needs to find a way how to open this board. And if SCUTI is able to survive it, this would be quite of an achievement, but unfortunately it's not the case here. 627, A60, still a nice score. Yeah, it was a nice race between the two. And yeah, SCUTI is the one who wins this game. 7-8. And here is the seed for the final game of today, which will be 55D07B, 55D07B. This is the final seed of today. Can we have a first tie of the match, or will Shuichi maintain his 2 games advantage he had after session 1? Let's find out. The final game of session number 2 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. How many sessions? This match is scheduled for maximal 4 sessions. This is a best of 33. If SCUTI wins this game, we will be then guaranteed 4 sessions, because only when both players win 8 games each, the 4th session will be guaranteed. So at least 1 more session to be played in this match. But considering how close the players are, I would bet that we will see the 4 sessions here. Yeah, session 3 is already scheduled. It will be played in a week on Sunday, May the 3rd at 18 UTC. So this is what we know for sure. And depending then on the match result, when we will know for sure that session 4 is needed, we will schedule session 4 as well. 119 for SCUTI after 27 lines, 142 for SHUICHI after 31. So the same line count, it's 142 each. So once again, a very close game. Oh, and SCUTI now needs to survive here. Okay, get some pieces. Okay. Still needs to clear some additional lines. Okay, these 2 Smash Boys were actually pretty helpful here. And SCUTI is about to reopen the well. I would like to see a long bar now, and gets it. And SCUTI is back in this game. 224 for SCUTI, 281 for SHUICHI. So SHUICHI's about 3 Tetrises ahead. But this was a pretty nice solve by SCUTI as well. We had a nice solve by SHUICHI in one of the previous games. This time a nice solve by SCUTI. Hey, it looks like these 2 players know what they are doing. Come on, we are in the semi-finals of this event, so top 4 players. So they should know a little bit about this game, right? $338 for SCUTI after 78, $397 for SHUICHI after 81. Okay, so it looks like SHUICHI is trying to run away with the score. SCUTI was forced to scheme some additional lines. And it's 396 for SCUTI, 499 for SHUICHI. But considering line count is about 4 Tetrises lead for the German player at the same line count. Nevertheless, we are approaching the transition quite soon, in about 20 lines or something. 451 for SHUICHI, 523 for SCUTI. Now this is about 50k lead at the same line count for SHUICHI. And we are approaching the transition, so players, you better be aware of your board states. Okay, but the boards actually are climbing for both players. Okay, SCUTI, if gets the long bar now, should be fine with the transition. Oh, it's transition with 506, 560 transition. Oh, and SCUTI gets the long bar over. This was a crucial move. 583 for 590 for SHUICHI. SCUTI's board is kind of a difficult, but get the piece over. SHUICHI tops out at 590 and SCUTI has a chance. SCUTI has a chance. 591 is the target for SCUTI, and SCUTI would need to get a long bar now if he wants to survive it. Where is the long bar for SCUTI? SCUTI gets the long bar, lowers the board, still in the game. Oh, sorry guys, I'm speechless. I was so impressed by the survival of SCUTI, but SCUTI is not done with this chase down. $573. And hello Jedi Ivan, welcome in the chat. SCUTI 10k to go. Now to the left, was perfect, and SCUTI takes this chase down. SCUTI finally with a tight score, and SCUTI can't play any longer. SCUTI is doing a great. No, he can still play. Oh my, SCUTI is still playing here. Oh my, how is he still alive in this game? Oh my, what is SCUTI doing? SCUTI is still playing 616. I thought after this chase down that SCUTI would be dead. This board didn't look great, but he keeps playing. What is this guy doing? Oh, and the piece doesn't go to the left, but what a nice way to finish the session for Blue SCUTI. Back to back over 600k scores. Yeah, that was very, very nice. That was a great performance. And guys, we have a perfect tie after 16 games of Tetris, which is a very good prognostic. 8 to 8, yes, exactly 8 to 8, and this means we will see 4 sessions of this game as both players won 8 games each. So we will see those players 2 more times in the future. And here are your stats after 16 games of Tetris between these two amazing players. Oh, can't wait to see the next session between these two players. It's 8 to 8. Yeah, guys, give me a second to take a breath. Yeah, that was a great chase down by SCUTI, and yeah, winning those 2 games in a row to force a tie. Yeah, and I will need a break. And I will go for a break, guys, because yeah, I take a little bit of a holiday. This means the next session of this match, as I said, will be played on Sunday next week, on May the 3rd. Here's the confirmation. Yeah, and then we also have to figure out the time and date to play the first session of the match between Tugi and Hannah. So as soon as Tugi comes back from France, We will be then scheduling this match no sooner than May 4th for enjoy the holiday. Yeah, I will. I have planned some great stuff. So yeah, I hope the weather will be fine, and then I will be fully happy. Yeah, guys. So this is what we have here, and then I will show it as a confirmation. The bracket. So 8-8, a perfect tie between SCUTI and SHUICHI after 2 sessions. The first session was won by SHUICHI 5-3, and then 5-3 win for SCUTI in session 2. Yeah, 2 more sessions are guaranteed between these 2 players, and who knows, will we see all 33 games of Tetris? Will it happen? And SCUTI, you broke your promise. I didn't get a second gift. Yeah, that was that. Yeah, that's true. SCUTI said, but maybe you can get it in the 3rd or 4th session. Who knows? Okay, guys, so let me check who can we rate. Who is playing or streaming some Tetris? Do we wanna see some wars? Tetris wars? I think we might try. There is like Wars Sunday stream going on, so I will send you there, guys, and yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back. We'll be back on Sunday in a week at 18 UTC. The 3rd session, another 8 games of Tetris between SCUTI and SHUICHI, so the players will have a little bit time to train more, and let's see what they can bring in games 17 to 24. That's all for now. I'm going for a little bit of holiday right now, and see you in a week, guys. Have a good one, and see you next time. Bye bye.